Hello everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Just yesterday we covered this project Agno on the channel and we saw that how easy it was to create agents in a very fine way with tools and a memory. This Agno project was formerly known as PhiData and I have been covering this tool for more than a year now. And though it is not that flexible and customizable, I would say, but still, if you are just starting out in agentic software, this could be a good starting point in order to see how these agents work, how they communicate with each other, the memory, the knowledge base, and all those concepts. If this agent and agentic software concept is new for you, agents are simply an autonomous piece of program that uses language model to achieve tasks. So you provide it a prompt in say English and then it converts it into an actionable item with the help of LLM. These agents solve a problem by running tools, which could be a web search, it could be an API call, and things like that. It also can access external knowledge sources such as your databases, your files, and then it can also use memory to improve responses. We already have covered it in various examples yesterday, so if you're interested you can search with Agno and watch this video. I just stumbled upon this repo where someone has created a graphical user interface on top of this Agno. Now this project is just I believe labor of love. The person just created a GUI based on Streamlit on top of Agno. It is not really a full blown project, I would say. It is at the bleeding edge, so you would have to be sort of careful using it. I will show you how exactly you can get it installed locally and then run it, because this project which we did yesterday, it is all CLI based. And if you ask me, I think this CLI based is way better than this GUI. But if you are someone who prefers graphical user interface, then in this video this is what I'm going to show you, how you can install this Agno DeepKnowledge Streamlit. One thing is that Agno is model agnostic, but this project only works with OpenAI at the moment, which is a bummer because I would prefer it to work with Olama as a default. Anyway, so let's see how we can get it installed and then we will get cracking. Let me also introduce you to the sponsors of the video before we start. They are agentbot. Agentbot lets you effortlessly deploy a personalized knowledge bot across platforms like Discord, Slack, and others. It is ideal for open source tech communities and startups that provide user support, and I will drop the link to their website in video's description. Okay, let me take you to my system where I'm running this Ubuntu 22.04, and it is API based, so we will not be using GPU, but I have one GPU here which is NVIDIA RTX 6000 courtesy massed compute. If you're also looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, you can find the link to their website with a discount coupon of 50%. So first up, let's create a virtual environment with Conda, and then we will git clone the repo of this GUI based tool on top of Agno, and then we will see how it works. Now let me git clone the repo and I will drop the link to it in video's description. Shouldn't take too long, and then we need to install the requirements. Now when you install requirements of a project, you would expect that it will install everything which is needed, but unfortunately that is not the case with this tool. So we also have to install two more packages after it installs all of these things. So let's wait and I will show you which two are those. So the two packages which you need to install, otherwise it is not going to run, are these SQL Alchemy and Tentivy. So the SQL Alchemy is a SQL toolkit and relational mapping, or ORM, library for Python where it is used to interact with databases. And I believe it also creates a LansDB, I believe, in memory data store for vectors. And the Tentivy is a full text search engine library for Python through which you can enable fast and efficient text search capabilities in applications. Both are quite lightweight, so one would hope that the creator would have included it in the requirements, but that is not the case. Anyway, so let me run this Streamlit this. Now before you run this, one thing you need to do is to set your OpenAI's API key, because unfortunately it doesn't work with Olama. For that, All you need to do is to go to platform.openai.com and grab your API key and set it in here. That is a paid option. So, and be careful while you are using these paid models. If you are using a lot of agents and that sort of stuff, the cost could really go through the roof immediately. Anyway, so let me set my key here and clear the screen. Okay, so that is done. Now in order to run, all you need to do is to run the Streamlit command, and don't worry about these pop-up messages. This is just my own Ubuntu system. You see that it is using the 8501 default port of Streamlit. Now instead of running it, maybe I'll use the Chrome this time. I normally use Firefox, but that is fine. Now this is a very simple default Streamlit GUI, nothing fancy about it. Normally this Agno, it can use memory, it can use tools and that sort of stuff, but here you see it only is allowing you to use knowledge base. Anyway, so first step you need to do is to just browse your file wherever your data source is. So I'm just going to select maybe this fahadinfo.txt. This file just contains some random information about myself, as who I am, where I live, what I do, that sort of stuff. So, and you see once you have selected it, another limitation is that you can only select text files at the moment. Once that's done, just click on process file. Process file chunks this file, creates numerical representations or vectors, stores it in the vector store. From there, you can easily do the rag, which it does behind the scene, it seems. So once that's done, you can ask it the question. So for example, if I ask it who is Fahad Mirza, it is going to give me a grounded answer from that fahadinfo.txt. There you go. So it has given me that. It would be good to also do the citations here so that we would know how it looks like, because as I said, if you go through that previous video of Agno where it runs in CLI, it is far more better than this. It does a lot of other things and it is quite even easy on eyes too instead of this. But anyway, if you are someone who prefers graphical user interface instead of CLI and want to run Agno with your own knowledge sources only in text file, and the limit is only 200 MB per file, you can use it this way. And of course you can just create new sessions for chat and all that stuff. And then there are some other things to there are no other things, sorry. And this is a new chat. You can even load your session and all that stuff if you want to save it. It's a pretty, I would say, plain sort of tool, but again, now you know the use case. So let me know, what do you think about this? If you're looking for a project, maybe you can fork it and use it with Olam. I think that would have more value. But all in all, good effort. Let me know your thoughts. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you are already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps. Thank you for watching.